Next valuable question for the interview room. We have intraphase concept, abstract class concept, and a concrete class. When we should go for intraphase, when we should go for abstract class, and when we should go for concrete class. So exactly, this is the place where we should go for intraphase. Can you explain? So in which case we should go for intraphase, abstract class, concrete class? Okay. Now intraphase, we have to talk about intraphase versus abstract class. Intraphase versus abstract class versus concrete class. Intraphase versus abstract class versus concrete class. Here very simple. If we don't know anything about implementation, I don't know anything about implementation, just we have requirement specification. Just I have one requirement, that's all. To represent this, we should go for intraphase concept. Okay, this is, if we don't know anything about implementation, just I have requirement specification, then we should go for intraphase concept. Okay, best example for this intraphase concept is servlet. Servlet itself is an intraphase, right? If we don't know anything about implementation, just we have requirement specification, 100% abstraction is nothing but we should go for intraphase concept. Next, when we should go for abstract class, we are talking about implementation but not completely, just a partial implementation. If we are talking about implementation but not completely, partial implementation, then we should go for abstract class. Next level, abstract class concept. If you want the example for that, okay, generic servlet and HTTP servlet. Generic servlet and HTTP servlet. These are examples for abstract classes, right? Suppose if we are talking about implementation completely and are ready to provide service, yes, I am talking about implementation completely ready to provide service. If you want, you can create my object and you can call any method. My method is in a position to provide response. Then we should go for concrete class. Then we should go for concrete class, my own servlet. My own servlet, whatever servlets we are going to write itself is nothing but concrete class. I hope you people can able to understand. When we should go for intraphase, abstract class, concrete class, right? So if we don't know anything about implementation, just we have requirement specification, then we should go for intraphase concept. Okay, this is. Next, when we should go for abstract class, we are talking about implementation but not completely, partial implementation, then we should go for abstract class. If we are talking about implementation completely ready to provide service, then we should go for what? Concrete class, right? Okay, this is. Just let me give one small analogy, you people can able to understand, right? Suppose I want to build 1,000 stairs building. We can't start directly construction of the building. First we will have some plan, requirement specification. Boss, this is the plan for this building. Like we require some plan. That plan itself is nothing but intraphase concept. That plan itself is intraphase concept. Just for the building, yes, it is about requirement specification. This is the specification of this building. Like we have plan itself is an intraphase, right? Now, based on this plan, we started construction of building. Suppose 1,000 stairs building is our requirement. Some 200 floors completed. Just a partially completed, not complete. Partially completed building is nothing but abstract class. Next level, partially completed building. Partially completed building is nothing but abstract class. We are talking about implementation but not completely, is nothing but like, yes, 1,000 floors building I constructed, ready to use. Then that one is nothing but what? Concrete class. So fully completed building. Fully completed building is nothing but concrete class, right? I hope you people can able to understand. So plan is something like intraphase concept, just a requirement specification. partially completed building, partial implementation, just like abstract class. Fully completed building is nothing but concrete class, right? So when we should go for interface concept, when we should go for abstract class concept, like I hope you people can able to understand clearly, right? So I hope is clear for all of you. So interface is just like a plan. Next abstract class is just like partially completed building. Concrete class is nothing but fully completed building. Now can you tell in reality which one is required? We require only concrete classes. Interface and abstract class are intermediate stages to get concrete class. Okay, are you going to stay in the plan? No. Are you going to stay in partially completed building? No. In fully completed building only we can able to stay. In reality, which one we are going to use is concrete class, but these are intermediate stages to get a concrete class. I hope that terminology is very clear. In the interview room, if any person is going to ask when we should go for abstract class, interface, concrete class, we should be in a position to answer. Okay, that's all.